I'm always afraid that, like, my line is going across the screen, but it's not actually recording. I'm so paranoid.
Yeah.
But, like, it's showing your voice points, but it's not actually recording you somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's gonna be like, this was a test. Do you want to record now? And I'll be like, no!
No!
God.
I, like, don't want to talk about it, because if I talk about it, I'm going to curse it, and we're going to end up with one of us not recording this episode.
No.
I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
Then I'll be like, why did we talk about it at the beginning?
Nope, everything's fine. All of us
Everything's fine.
are confident and ready.
Yeah, everyone's recording and it's all perfect. Hello and welcome to another episode of Midlight Crisis, a real podcast hosted by three grown-up biologists revisiting books from our teens, and it's totally cool. I am one of your hosts, Sophie. And today I come from an illustrious lineage of job havers who are also from a place. That's an important part. And the job and place that I'm from today is a noodle taker from the Church of Beach.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is
Man,
Ken the
Kent must
pastor?
love.
Ken is
Yeah.
also there. The Church of Beach.
Church of Beach.
There is a surfer, several
Yeah.
dozen surfers out there who are like, bro, we're going to go worship at the Church of Beach today. It's Sunday.
Exactly.
Like,
I have a friend on Strava who titles all of her Sunday morning runs as church.
on Strava?
Yeah.
What's
It's
that?
a runner thing. You
It's
wouldn't
a
get it.
runner thing.
Okay. When do you run?
In 2021.
Okay. I was like, when was the last time you ran?
Yeah, it was either
4 years
2021
ago.
or 2022, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I really just showed my whole ass there. Well, I'm actually worshiping at the Church of Beach, so I don't really run.
Yeah.
I just surf,
Yeah.
you know?
Righteous.
I take my noodles and I surf.
Yeah.
Noodle taker. I don't even
Noodle
like
taker.
I don't even like want them. I just like people walk by with like their, I don't know, to-go box of noodles and I just take them.
Yeah, for sure.
Walk away. Yeah.
Are you a gull?
That's probably what I am.
I
Gulls
bet you are.
at the Church of Beach.
At the Church of Beach. It all makes sense.
Yeah. It's a lot more efficient to say gull, though. That's why no one calls
Yeah.
them by their full title, which is Noodle Taker from the Gull. From the Church of Beach.
Yeah.
This is our second episode in a row where we're talking about gulls.
They're good.
'Cause gulls
I
are
don't know what to
great.
tell you. They're
Yeah.
fun birds.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So that's my job in place, which is just gull. Who are you guys? And also, what do you do and where are you from? Like, tell me all about it.
My name is Sam, and today I am a vampire diver from the border of fish.
Wow. We call that a shore. the
Oh.
border of fish.
Oh. Yeah.
Or a beach.
We call that a beach.
We call it a beach.
The Church of Beach.
The Church of the Border of Fish. Yeah.
Vampire.
Really trying to think of an example that's not a beach. What
Those
about a
like
cliff?
A cliff.
cliff?
You live in Newfoundland. A cliff.
Yeah, a
Cliff.
I was immediately thinking of those like underwater lakes where it's like
Oh.
a brine lake underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Those
and
are
so
so
they
cool.
That's a border of fish.
That's a border
It
of
is.
fish because the fish will die if they go into it.
Yeah, I guess a border of fish is just like a cline of some kind. A
That's
thermocline.
true.
A
A depth
halocline. A
Klein,
depth contour.
Barrow Klein is that one. Vampire Diver like is just cool as hell, you know? What you don't
Yeah,
even
that's
need
just
to
goals.
Yeah, you don't even need to wear any of the stuff.
Right? You can just hold your breath
You
as
can
we
just go.
decided
As we
Infinitely.
talked
years
about.
ago.
Yeah, as we talked about a lot
Mhm.
while reading Twilight. Damn. Yeah, straight up. That's fun.
Straight up, man.
Straight up.
Totally cool.
Church of Beach.
Church of the Border of Fishes.
Yeah, who are you the last one?
Hello, I am Hannah, and today I am an accordion salesman from the Oasis of Fossils.
Wait, okay, back up.
Yeah,
The what?
the Oasis of Fossils. There's like a bunch
Okay.
of them there.
Yeah, okay. I think my brain transposed what you said and was like the accordion of fossils, and I was like, that's not
That's
not a thing.
no, but
But an
if you
oasis
come
of
to my
fossils
Oasis,
is.
I'll
Yeah.
sell you one.
An accordion, not a fossil.
I will sell you an accordion. No, we hang out with the fossils,
Right.
and I sell you accordions.
Okay. For all your fossil song needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The fossils like it when you play
Serenade
music.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Specifically with accordions.
With an accordion, accordions have the best.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Fossil frequency.
Yeah.
Fossil frequency. Yeah.
Fossil Quincy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you think La Brea tar pits are like an oasis of fossils, but like oasis bracket negative?
Negative.
Because
Yeah, it was like all
they
the
just
fossils
caught-
are there because there used to be an oasis.
yeah,
And then
an
it
oasis
dried
of
up,
tar.
and
Yeah.
everything was like, oh no, no more oasis.
No.
And then they died.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about La Brea, and I was like, that is...
I don't know what that is.
Oh, La Brea tar pits
I know what a tar pit is.
is
I've
where...
seen Land Before Time.
is where a lot of animals fell into the tar pits and were fossilized in it. So
Dang,
there's
bummer.
just like a lot of fossils in La Brea because you'd get like a mammoth who was stuck in the tar and a bunch of like saber-toothed tigers were like, hell yeah, free food. And then they'd jump in and be like, dang, wait,
It's like, shit.
oh geez. So it's like a reverse oasis
I see.
where everything comes to die.
Yeah. Perfect.
But you're not a reverse oasis, you're a regular one. Anyway.
I don't even know. I've lost the plot.
Yeah. Anyway, the reason we have jobs that are from places is obviously because we're still talking about City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. And today's the day where we preemptively decide to be good to ourselves. And we're
Mhm.
splitting our biology episode into two halves so that it's good and we don't
Yeah.
want to die
it's good.
at hour
So that
and
we
a
can
half.
so that we can still be friends later.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Sam doesn't lose her mind 2 hours into the recording being like, guys,
Guys,
It's like, please,
we
shut the fuck
can't
up.
talk about anything else. Stop.
like,
Shut your
we
mouth.
need to be more efficient.
Yeah.
I am so tired.
We're doing 2 biology episodes, so none of us murder each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we're gonna do the first half of our biology episode, planned from the start,
Mhm.
which is gonna be great. Yeah, so we don't have like a chapter summary to do today, but I'll just mention what 3 biologies we're gonna do today.
Yeah, the 3 biologies there are.
Yeah, the 3 biologies in City of Bone today are, we're going to talk about the Shadowhunters, we're going to talk about the Forsaken, and we're going to talk about the demons. And then anything else is next time. So yeah, let's start with the Shadowhunters. I mean, we know that they're humans who,
Uh-huh.
at one point, I believe I tried to convince you guys who had an angel vaccine, but then
Oh.
Sam rightfully pointed out that you can't pass a vaccine down to your kids.
That's true.
Which is just, I mean, she's right.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a great
solid
point. But yeah, so they have the dang angel blood that somebody drank some time ago, which did we figure out, are they called Nephilim or are Nephilim like the angels?
They are the Shadowhunter Nephilim. It's interchangeable.
Okay.
So Nephilim in this world is the Shadowhunters. Like, you'll hear the downwarders call them like, oh, gross Nephilim, or what are the Nephilim
Okay.
doing here, or the Nephilim aren't welcome here. So
And that's a Bible thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
that's where Hannah comes in.
Yeah. Where Nephilim are like the children of angels and man or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm manning the wiki today,
Yeah.
and hilariously, the first line under like history of Shadowhunters is in the Bible, the Nephilim were the offspring of human and angels, so that's correct. Although it is unknown if they really existed or not.
You can't say that. You
Please-
can't do
Please
that.
explain what you.
Okay, I think that's hilarious that like because I feel like what they mean is that they're like Nephilim as described in the Bible is like not well described or like seem to be metaphorical, but like how it comes off is like, guys, the Bible might not be real.
Yeah, how it's written is like the Bible says this, but like I don't know if I believe that this
But
happened.
like it depends on if you think the Bible was literal or not.
Oh god. But also, it
Unclear.
is unknown if they really existed or not. I feel like it's like, yeah, the Bible said there were Nephilim, but like,
Yeah,
who's they?
it's throwing a lot of shade
Who could say?
at biblical people.
Like, I don't know. In real life, maybe that didn't happen.
Yeah, IDK man.
IDK man.
Some people seem to think that maybe we didn't all come from Adam and Eve. I don't know about that.
Oh my!
That's so funny.
Are there religious people who believe that there are half angel, half human people?
Oh,
I
probably.
think so. I think the young
Aw.
Earth creationists who believe
Yeah.
everything verbatim are like, yeah.
Who is an infamous Nephilim from the Bible then? Like, is there any
Well-
like named Nephilim?
No, Sam, because they all got drowned in the flood, obviously.
I
I'm Googling this. Nephilim from the
don't like
Bible.
that answer.
I'm like 40% sure they did all drown in the flood.
But
That's
before
why.
the flood, there had to be a famous one.
Yeah, but that was the
Yeah.
Old Testament, and they really only talked about like 4 people. It was like Job and the other guys, and right?
Is
Go on.
Jesus a Nephilim because he's a
No.
mortal woman and God?
God is not an angel.
God is not an angel. Also, Jesus
But-
is not like his whole thing is he's fully human and fully divine, so he's not half of anything. He is God, but
He's
he
2
also
whole
is
things.
a
Yeah.
human. Yeah,
Okay, great.
it's really important to Catholics.
Oh,
What
okay.
I think, yeah, but we're not
But
sure
what
if that really happened or not.
What if
No.
Jesus was a Shadowhunter?
What if I bet
Named Jonathan
Yeah.
Christ?
in this universe, I am
He's for
100%
sure.
confident that Jesus is a shadow hunter.
Yeah.
Named Jonathan.
Named
No.
Like looking on the wiki, Jonathan,
Yeah.
like the reason these things in universe all have like religious names is because Jonathan Shadowhunter was like deeply religious, so he like named the demons after biblical demons, and he like named a bunch of
Oh.
things after like the iconography that he already understood.
So it wasn't that like this is where the Bible came from. It's we got all of this from the Bible.
Yeah, according to the
Okay.
wiki.
The wiki probably knows it.
According to the wiki, Shadowhunters were created in 1000 CE, so like 1,000 years after Jesus. I guess 1,025 years ago.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Okay.
When the earth was invaded by hordes of demons. That's wild.
Wow.
Oh my
I
god,
think-
did you know Jonathan was a crusader? Jonathan Shadowhunter was
Wow.
participating in the Crusades.
Yeah, he was just like a real stand-up guy.
This has to be just from her Tumblr. This can't.
It
This
has to
isn't
be. So funny.
published.
It can't be. It was probably in the novellas.
It's from the Shadowhunters Codex.
Oh yeah. I didn't
Oh.
read that.
And
Yeah,
a
we're with
little,
you.
some of it is from City of Heavenly Fire, apparently.
Oh, it's been a while since I read that one. But I do know one of the main points in that one is there's an alternate dimension where that big war where the demons invade, they lose that war. And so you get to
The
see that.
Shadowhunters do?
Yeah. So you get to
Oh, that's
see.
interesting.
Yeah.
What happens?
Wow. Is that in
Yeah.
the next trilogy for me?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah, yeah.
perfect.
Wow,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know all about it.
Yeah. I do want it noted that in regular biblical study, Nephilim are usually considered like translated as giants.
Oh, that does come up.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
That comes up in the Lady Midnight trilogy.
Are there any
Dang.
actual angel human children, like not Shadowhunters?
Clary and
Like-
Jace.
Like we're
Well, they're not like children though. They were.
Oh no, angels aren't coming down and fucking
And-
humans like
yeah,
like
that was the question.
What's even the
demons.
point?
Yeah, sorry, no.
You're telling me they're actually like angelic beings who don't engage in that sort of thing?
I think if they tried to fuck a human, they would burn the human with
Into
their
pieces.
yeah.
Fiery dicks.
Yeah.
Fiery dicks.
Yeah. And heavenly semen.
Yeah.
You can.
Ew.
No, I can't say what I was about. I cannot say what I was about to say. I was
I
gonna say.
wonder.
I was like, you could drink their blood, but you can't drink their anything else. It'll kill you.
Is that what it's called? Drinking?
Yep.
Slurp, slurp.
Slurp. Just slurping on an angel. Uh,
Oh.
in like,
No.
at least in Catholic theology,
Yeah.
one of the
Is this part of it?
yeah, we talk an awful lot about
Angel dick.
angel dicks.
Uh-huh.
Angels are like beings of pure reason, and I don't know if that is like
Right.
congruent with the canon
Yeah.
of this series.
Yeah, probably
but-
not.
If that's the case, and like demons are beings of like pure emotion, so they
Yeah.
just do the things they want to, and
Yeah.
angels only do things that are logical. Maybe it's not logical for them to.
Have sex with humans.
Boink
and
with humans,
vaporize
yeah.
them. Yeah. They
So
don't
that's
want to
prob-
be.
That's
Yeah.
probably why they don't do that.
I did. I was listening, but I was also, my brain supplied me an image of like a biblically accurate angel
Angle,
with a big old dick.
yeah, it has 10,000 dicks.
Hey, maybe that's how you get people to come to church. I don't know.
Yeah, they tried putting
Come to my
More
church,
phallic.
you can fucking angle.
Make things more phallic. I don't know.
Stop it.
I can't.
I'm going to hell.
I'm gonna
God.
make a shirt that says "Come to my church." You can fucking angle.
I'm so glad my mom doesn't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, you'd get in some trouble. Oh my god,
Yeah, your mom wouldn't like me.
not a fan of that angle. Okay,
I don't. I can't.
Anyway, we're talking about biology of Shadowhunters.
I mean, fucking is biology.
It's true. Birds
okay.
and the bees.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to find out. I'm completely switching the subject now.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
Sam
gotta.
Probably best.
Yeah.
Maybe Sam can tell me, because I don't think it happened in this book. If, like, what's the heritability of being a Shadowhunter? Do you only need one Shadowhunter parent? Or do you need two?
Oh. No,
hope not
this I think she talked about this on her Tumblr back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think you only need one. I'm pretty sure it's like a dominant trait.
Okay.
I think
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's not something that's like super explored because like falling in love with a mundane is like even worse than falling in love with a downworlder. So like
Yeah, it's taboo for sure, right?
it's like they're very purist in that sense, even though
They're
their
racist.
kind is dying because they aren't reproducing enough. So
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
Jace says they do love to reproduce.
Yeah.
not enough.
or try, I guess.
Yeah.
This doesn't help when you all die at 16 because you're fighting
Yeah.
fucking demons. So you might want to be having like 8 to 10 children per couple.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We're just gonna have to leave some
Yeah.
of Rocky's toy in there, but it was very funny.
The timing.
yeah. Sorry,
So
guys.
good.
My
I-
dog decides to be a menace as soon as we sit down to record, and
Yeah.
he finished his topple before we even started recording.
Yep. Classic move by
So
us,
here we are.
honestly.
Yeah, I love how both of you have pets that, like, as soon as we sit down to record the podcast, they're like, hello.
I'm,
Oh yeah.
I'm not even exaggerating. Totoro's butt is on top of my hand holding the mouse right now. Like, there's a chance I click something because she's just sitting on me. It's 26 degrees in my office, and
Oh my
she's like,
God.
hello.
No.
Anyway.
Is it more or less of a taboo to fall in love with your parabatai or with a mundane?
Ooh.
Oh, parabatai is like forbidden.
Okay, so
Okay.
both are bad.
Yeah, and this is the thing explored in the Lady Midnight trilogy. I can
Mm.
tell you what happens if you would both like, or we can just leave it in mystery.
Well, Hannah's probably going to read that one, right?
We'll see. You can tell us anyway. I'm on the wiki, man. I'm looking
Yeah,
at all sorts of
okay.
things.
So the main love story in that one is two peripaties falling in love.
Mhm.
And so at the end of that series, because the whole trilogy is they love each other, they can't be together because they're peripety, and then but they can't resist each other. And so ultimately what happens is, again, it's been a little while, but they admit their feelings. There's a big battle that happens, and essentially they become giant Nephilim. And that's what
Whoa.
happens when, like,
Oh.
parabatai fall in love, is, like, they become, like, the Bible version, I guess, of the
Whoa.
Nephilim.
Whoa.
But they
Yeah.
become giant versions together. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, like, supposed to kill both of them, but they figure
Oh.
out a solution in that book. I can't fully remember, but yeah, so, like, it basically, the rune, if you, like, have that kind of romantic love for each other, it triggers, and it's like, "Ha, you are now giant gold angel beasts."
Wow.
And,
Wild.
yeah.
How fun. Okay, wait, maybe
Yeah.
I'll read that series.
That
That's fun.
series is, I do like that series a lot. It's really good.
Mhm.
I do recommend it.
I like this probably I was thinking about how they must have to be like I assume ye olden time rich people were, where they had to like really pay attention to not like intermarrying
do an
too
incest,
closely. Yeah.
Yes.
But like I guess it wouldn't have been a problem until they lost the Mortal Cup, right? Because they could have like if someone fell in love with a mundane, like they could have
Well-
turned them into a Shadowhunter, right?
So the problem with that theory is that the Mortal Cup only works on children,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
and it has like a 20% success rate of actually like successfully transforming a person.
Yeah.
So not
Right.
something you want to do to your like adult lover.
Right.
Because
I
then
think
I
it
think
might just kill them.
Or
Yeah.
make them a Forsaken, I think.
Makes them
Yeah.
forsaken.
But in ye olden
yeah.
times, they probably added a bunch more. Like, if they were like, wow, we're running out of Shadowhunters, let's just add a bunch more children, right? Like, they had a way of like creating new quote unquote bloodlines, right?
Surely.
Until recently.
Yeah, but again, I don't really think they go into it here, but the cup is also, they only give it to children who have like the sight.
Oh.
Oh.
then
They're-
they have
yeah.
a better success rate, because that means that there's just like somehow diluted like Shadowhunter or some sort of blood down the line that will make them more likely. I
Right.
think that's the case, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they favor kids who already have the sight, as it increases the chances.
That makes sense.
But yeah, they're definitely not like just getting a bunch of kids and making them Shadowhunters. Like it's not
It's
as
dangerous.
many. Yeah, and they're not making as many as like you would think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Well, speaking of the site, I had forgotten this until I re-listened to this episode, but the site is just doing the magic eye
Yeah.
because Clary says the way she can see runes is she does that focusing her eyes like you do with a magic eye picture.
Yes.
And so if you can do that, you have the site. So not to brag or anything, but I have the site. And I'm going to become a Shadowhunter.
I think you're too old.
I was secretly a Shadowhunter this whole time.
Fuck.
I'm not like the other girls. I was actually a Shadowhunter.
Glad you kept it secret for so long.
Okay, wait. Everyone stop. Imagine this exact series, except Clary is 33 years old. That'd be
Oh, boy.
fun. Okay. No, everyone else is also 33.
Yeah. Okay. It's like, does she still act the same way? Because that is a problem.
No. I want to read more this exact premise, except everyone's 33.
Yeah.
Because
Same.
that's how old I am. Anyway, the other fun thing was that Hannah had pointed out that Jace pointed out that Clary is from the herb Clary Sage,
Oh yeah.
which is for seeing fairies with. But Hannah pointed out that actually this herb was used to like remove gunk from eyes because it had like mucus in it or something. And so it actually was for seeing better. Yeah. So it's about the site and also Clary's name.
Wow, how fun.
Wow. How fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Shadowhunters.
Shadowhunters.
Science.
They're basically just people,
Yeah.
but they have angel blood and bad attitudes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they can use runes without
And they
becoming
can use
forsaken.
runes. Yes. Which I think we just got to go with something in the angel blood.
Yeah,
It must have like a protein that
Yeah?
protects them from whatever the runes do to you.
The fiery powers. Or
Fiery, yeah.
yeah. I wonder how the runes work.
Maybe it maybe the angel blood makes your skin like diamonds. Then
Yeah.
the
Hey,
runes can't get through
maybe.
it.
And then,
It's a fungus actually. And then
oh yeah,
yeah, like vampires. And then you glitter if you stand in the sunlight. One thing we talked about that I thought was kind of fun is that the like being able to see like the glamour where Mundies can't see Shadowhunters, but
yeah,
like Clary can and Simon eventually can, is that I think Sam said that it's like the rune works on your own brain chemistry where it just like makes you see what you expect to see. Like, because you're already thinking, like, this is what I will see. I'm not going to see, like, a demon. I'm
Mhm.
going to see, like, a guy. Or I'm
Mhm.
not going to see anything at all. And so that's how the glamours work.
yeah. And if I'm remembering correctly, with the glamour specifically, once like Simon, who at the time was a mundane,
Yeah.
once he knew about the things, he was able to see them, right? Even with the
Yeah.
glamour.
Yeah.
So that makes sense that it's just like a very strong suggestion more than anything else.
Yeah. Where, like, it can't really, it's like a pheromone or something.
hmm
Where it can't really work if you're like, no, I know there's something there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. It is interesting to me that the runes leave scars. I don't know why that's so
Yeah.
interesting. And that the scar doesn't act as a rune. Like it's just the leftover.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's heavenly fire. They'd have to be like full angels to not get a scar, I'd think.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry, I guess I mean like why does the scar in the shape of the rune not then still have the same properties as the rune? But does the rune need like active heavenly fire or whatever to power it?
I would assume so. That's why they need the Seraph Blade, right? Like, they can't have like an infinite amount of power
Mm.
in the runes. Some of them are permanent though. Like some, it depends on what the rune is, right? Like they get one once they turn a certain age that's like a protection one or something. And that one like never goes away. But then there's ones for like healing that like in, I think it wasn't a Rotse or something is I think
Yeah.
how it says. Those only last a certain point and only can heal to a certain point as well, right? So
Right.
Mhm.
yeah.
So, like,
Think-
does a rune, like a successful rune, am I remembering this correctly? You get like a scar from it no matter what?
Yeah, I think
so.
Like, you get a scar from every rune you put on you,
yeah,
even
'cause
if it's
they
like
even
working.
Yeah, because they even say like, oh yeah, and you can see the like scars of a Rotse's past or something. Like you can see
Yeah.
like, oh, this person's been healed like a shit ton of
Yeah.
times or whatever. So
Yeah.
I believe yes.
I did notice in the clips of the show that I watched, it seems like they just reapply the runes over the scars of the old ones if it's one that they
Yeah.
use frequently.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like that seems to be a thing.
Smart.
Sam, do you know if there's like an explainable difference between why some runes are permanent and some fade?
There was like probably some explanation in one of the books that I just don't remember. I think it just has to do with like what they do specifically. Like a Parabatai rune is permanent, right? Like
Yeah.
that doesn't fade unless one dies. So
Because, like, part of its purpose is like forever blood bond or whatever, right? So, like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think as I'm like talking, my brain is like, oh, anything that like enhances their abilities, like like, oh, they put on like ones to make them stronger, ones to make them faster. Like those aren't ever permanent, but like a parabatai one is, the protection one is. I don't really remember any others off the top of my head. But yeah, I feel like it's like anything that would make them like too powerful
Yeah.
permanently isn't a permanent thing. And so those have to fade or else they would just essentially be
Become God. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
right. I think
Like, they need to fade for the plot, basically.
there's probably a reason. I just can't remember.
I feel like all runes are made by Shadowhunters, right? Like,
They're applied by Shadowhunters. The runes themselves, I believe, were given to Jonathan Shadowhunter, and Claire
okay.
is the only one who can make new ones, is my understanding.
Yeah, because she's
she had
more angel
blood.
than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than usual.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you like that, like the, I don't know, quote unquote negative read is to be like, oh, to keep them contained or whatever so that they don't do too much magic. But I feel like equally you wouldn't want to make most things permanent because like that could go bad. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they require like being powered by heavenly fire or whatever, and that's not something that you as like a human can physically have too much in you or it will kill you.
Yeah.
Like, I can see how the logic there is you don't want all of your runes to be permanent or it'll literally burn you out.
Yeah.
That also actually is that just triggered something in my brain. I think
Okay.
that's something. I think their power isn't infinite and it would burn them out is something as well. So they can
Yeah.
only be so powerful
They can only
before
handle.
before their bodies can't take anymore. So that
that makes sense.
sounds right. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, because like they're half angel, they're not full angel, right? So they can't use like full
Exactly.
angel powers.
Yes, exactly.
I think the Shadowhunter-ness from
Mm-hmm.
the angel blood, like, is an angel disease, right?
Yeah, it's interesting that, like, looking at all of our notes and information, putting it all together for this episode, it was interesting. We'll get into next time, I guess, specifically a lot of the demon ones, like all of the downworlder categories have like specific aspects of demons that they like take and kind of append onto their like human halves. And I feel like it's similar with the Shadowhunters, where like they are able to take specific parts of the like angelic way of being or whatever, but they are still ultimately human underneath it.
Yeah, because like it's right. Like if you think about like, I guess we'll talk about. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about it until we get to the demon ones. But like any disease that can be, I guess like for the other ones, they aren't necessarily like parent to child transmission.
Yeah.
But like
Shadowhunter-ness seems to be mostly heritable.
Yeah.
With this like external magical item that can also cause it, whereas like some of the demon ones are a little more complicated.
Yeah, so like it could be like a disease that transfers during like from blood, because I think like that's how like HIV AIDS gets transmitted from the mom to the baby during pregnancy. So like it could be that's how the Shadowhunters get their Shadowhunter stuff.
Like through, well, then it would only transfer if the mother is a Shadowhunter.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I have interpreted this.
Yeah.
That like the angel Raziel like did something that altered the
Their
DNA
genetics.
of Jonathan Shadowhunter.
Yeah, like they got a knockout gene or added in there. The angel infected them with a plasmid that had angel DNA in it, and then that
exactly
knocked out one of their genes. And
it's a genetic disorder.
It's a genetic disorder. Yeah. Okay.
It's a genetic disorder.
Got it.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking on the wiki again. Hodge says in City of Bones, so like we know how reliable Hodge is, but he says that there were like multiple first Shadowhunters. Like Jonathan fucking Shadowhunter is the one who like summoned the angel.
Right.
But it seems like
his wish.
It seems like perhaps
he probably was
Jonathan
like, give
shared
me a
the
bunch.
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, soon more men
like...
and women drank from the cup and became Nephilim warriors themselves. Okay. Their children and their children's children inherited their parents' angelic blood. For some reason, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a significant date.
1, 2.
You make a wish.
Fucking can't. Uh,
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then that's how they become Shadow. I can't believe they're named after Jonathan Shadowhunter.
I
I'm
cannot.
so mad about it.
Jonathan Shadowhunter is a fake
like-
ass name.
That's a joke we made up in this podcast. Like that's what
We
it is.
literally made up this joke.
Yeah, we made it up.
Only ours was Jonathan Christ.
Ours was
and-
Jonathan Christ, which is still possible.
It is.
And it was also correct. That was also in the book. It was Jonathan Christopher.
Jonathan Christopher. What on
Jonathan
earth?
Christ. Speaking of the runes and whatnot, should we talk about Forsaken next?
Yes. How do you get a
'Cause-
Forsaken?
Wow, okay. So if you're Valentine and you wish for all the Shadowhunters to lose their powers, you get a bunch of Forsaken because Forsakens are humans who have had magic done upon them. And they do not have angel blood, so they turn into these monsters.
Yeah.
Yay! And
Yay.
their traits are
I mean,
like...
not yay.
Not yay. Their traits are basically like, I don't know, like a berserker.
Yeah.
Where they are like, they don't have like human sense anymore. They're like taken by a madness or whatever. And they have more strength than a regular human. They don't feel pain. They like can't really be stopped. And they just want to commit murder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're not capable of
Reason.
reason anymore.
Yeah.
They're just
Like
they've been-
zombies.
Yeah.
They've been driven insane. But zombies also exist, I think, Jace said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always forget that because it literally never comes up ever
Yeah.
again.
Because Cassandra Clare was like, I'm going to take a hard left from that one. We're not going to do that one.
I always
No.
forget that.
The Forsaken are like a lot like these things called Forsaken in World of Warcraft.
Oh, yes, you mentioned. Are we talking about them again?
No, we don't have to. I'm just know I'm thinking about it. No,
Yeah, okay.
I wanted to bring up my very good theory about Forsaken, which was that the like classic historical version of a berserker, people thought that maybe there was this thing called black henbane, which was like poisonous, but there like it could put someone in a state of like that level of kind of madness, like a rage sort of thing, and that maybe that's the route that the magic takes them, you know, like it takes the same, I don't know, biological pathways of turning things off, overclocking some other things in your brain, and that's how you get there. And like a historical idea of a berserker, like the humans have been able to do like lifting a car off of your child or like lifting a tree off of like, but all of that can only anecdotally be proven as like within the range of human capabilities. Like people aren't doing things that humans can't do. But I think
they're like doing things that humans naturally
would
modulate.
be able to, if you just like went to the gym a lot or something. I don't know.
I thought it was like you do things that can or will cause your body physical damage, which usually stops you from doing it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, like your body's like, don't lift this tree because you're gonna break your own muscles, and it's like, I simply will. My child is in danger.
Yes.
And that's like what a berserker did, and then again, the magic takes them the rest of the way.
Weren't berserkers like Scandinavian berserkers? I thought they were all just really high. Is that
like that's
apocryphal or is that real?
I think it's sort of apocryphal. Like no one has been able to like pin down an exact like recipe or something. Like that's sort of like black henbane, but they also think it might have just been psychological. Like you get worked up by the people around you,
Group
by the
psychosis.
situation. Yeah, like you're like, this is when I'm supposed to go berserk, so I'm going to.
It's like the
kind of
people
thing.
at those like mega churches who like start speaking in tongues because everybody else is doing it.
Yeah,
God.
yeah,
So weird.
crazy.
So this is being a Forsaken is just a big bummer.
Just a big bummer.
No.
Oh, I thought you said, well,
No.
no.
Yeah, me too.
You said
Oh, yeah. No, I said yeah.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Although it is interesting, I had forgotten But like Valentine in this book, in City of Bones, made an army of Forsaken and then intended to use the Mortal Cup to turn them into Shadowhunters somehow. And I sort of feel like maybe that was Cassandra Clare like not having fully nailed down her own like world logic at that point. But
Valentine was probably like, oh, you have a higher, like, it works on children, not adults. But surely if I throw 100 adults in there, like one or two
of them will come out.
Like, I think that was probably his
it probably
rationale.
was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
but yeah.
There was a moment where Jace rolled the dice and almost turned Clary into a Forsaken.
Yeah.
Because he didn't actually for sure know if she was a Shadowhunter, and he put a rune on her.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of
crazy
like
move.
well, like it just sort of leads you to think like, well, all Forsaken are just from like Shadowhunters trying to like save somebody or like doing it on purpose. You know, like like it all
I think
has
the implication
to be on
is
purpose.
that the implication to me at least is people deliberately making slaves,
which is so bonkers because like the Shadowhunters' whole thing is to save humans.
Yep.
Like, why would they make like?
But their whole thing is to fight demons. Like they have a very low opinion of mundanes.
That's true.
For some reason, as if it's their fault that they can't see demons.
Yeah, people probably like they probably don't act like they probably get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Just kind of wild to that they're there to kill demons and protect humans, but they've run out of demons or humans or whatever.
Yeah,
they like to roll the dice a lot.
Great.
Yeah, these guys are gamblers for sure.
Yeah. This there's more risks that happen in the next trilogy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, if we're going off of Jace being like, oh, Shadowhunters love to reproduce, maybe there's a lot of bastard, like the strict legal definition, Shadowhunters out there. So you could actually roll the dice. And it could be a Shadowhunter, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because if they're not allowed to marry a mundane, maybe people had sex with mundanes, but like didn't.
Oh,
keep the child.
Jace has been hooking up with people all over
that
the place,
there
apparently.
were male Shadowhunters out there.
Yeah. Having sex with everybody.
Any woman they could, and like not giving a shit, and have so many unacknowledged children. Like, oh. Yeah.
Like, for sure, right?
If there's one thing that humans, whether they're Shadowhunters or not, are good at, it's men
having sex.
Just having sex and fathering
with
children.
Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in ye olden times.
That's why, if you want people to come to your church.
Yeah. Gotta add a dick to the angels. Okay.
Add a dick to the angels. Yeah, and that like aligns with the Shadowhunters' whole lifestyle is basically live fast, die young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it
makes sense that they have a higher level.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have a higher tolerance for risk than the general population because like they are raised to believe that like you're going to die young, so do whatever you can in the meantime.
Like father a bunch of children everywhere.
Like father a bunch of children or
go have
make a bunch of mundanes into slaves or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like
as long as it kills one
justifies
demon.
the ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end justifies the means.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Speaking of the end that the means have justified, shall we talk about demons?
Let's talk about demons.
Let's talk about
the other side of the coin.
The other side of the coin. What the Shadowhunters are murdering. Well, maybe unclear on if they die for real or if they just go back to their dimension.
It seems right. Like, at some points, it seems like when you kill them, they go back to their own dimension. And if you want them to be killed for good, I think you have to kill them in both dimensions.
You do.
Or, like, you have to kill both their physical and ethereal forms. You do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Is there a lot of, like, demons coming back to exact revenge after you killed their physical body?
One would assume.
Or is it, like, hard?
Like, more of the sentient ones. Yeah, like the greater demons.
Like Abaddon might be back.
They like revenge.
They like revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's like Percy Jackson, where when you kill a monster, they just go back to Tartarus and
then
come
they come
back later.
Like, right away. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Great.
Yeah, I think Jace, perhaps, who describes them like in text as interdimensional parasites, which I thought was like an interesting and succinct summary.
Because do they like steal your soul?
I think they possess your body.
They possess your body.
Yeah.
Okay. And they eat your feelings? They eat you? Like what?
Yeah, what do they do?
I'm pretty sure they feed off of like, human emotion.
Right. Okay. Like negative emotions, probably, like your sins and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think both, though, because like the very first chapter has the shape-changing demon that I've forgotten the name of, like seeming to be feeding on the excited energy of people at the club.
I think it was feeding off of making a human girl fall in lust.
Yeah.
Yeah, but lust is usually considered like a
sin. So that's
I guess it's a sin. I was going to say like an enjoyable emotion.
No, I think
but it's still a sin.
I think all of the church has been like, this will send you to hell.
Yes. Yeah, I guess I'm like
means hell.
And like the categorization of like, oh, they're feeding on like suffering. Like lust isn't suffering.
Right. And that's why I think it's specifically sins, not suffering.
Sinful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that first demon, I think it was an Eidolon.
Eidolon, yeah.
I don't know, but I guess we'll also talk about this later with the warlocks. But demons have like, they can glamour themselves to look human, but they're like definitely not human in a lot of their traits. And I think Sam said something about like how the really high up demons look human.
Yeah.
But like the lower down you go in the hierarchy and power, I guess, the less human they look. Yeah. Because this demon at the Pandemonium Club had, this might have just been us taking whimsical writing too far, but he had hair like a startled octopus, and we decided that meant he had actual tentacles or like little octopus head ridges on him.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
We hit the ground running in that first chapter, let me tell you.
Oh my god, I'm pretty sure that's just like supposed to be imagery for like iridescent, like camouflaging kind of hair. Why did we do that? Were we drunk?
We wanted it to be fun.
Oh my god, I do not remember that. It's embarrassing.
Okay, but what he definitely had was pharyngeal jaws.
Yeah, because I do remember
said he
that.
had teeth in his throat, a second set of jaws in his throat or something. And then we talked about how we were pretty sure those are the ones he was talking with, which we didn't like, actually.
Oh, I remember this too now.
Yeah. And then he also definitely had like steel claws.
Yeah.
That we argued if they were retractable or there all the time. And then we were just like, no, they're there all the time. He's just glamored to make it look like they are not there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think other than that, he kind of looked human.
Yeah, the Eidolon or whatever ones are like shapeshifters.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like they can make themselves look human.
But I think it's like they can't hide everything. They can glamour.
I think that's warlocks. I think warlocks can hide everything except their warlock mark.
Because actually, I didn't reread it. I was just listening to us talk about it. So maybe it didn't specifically say it, but we were under the impression that this demon was glamoring himself and the glamour fell apart at some point and he looked like his demon self.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think from the wiki that it's a shapeshifter that is making itself look human even though the like usual form is not human.
Oh, and it was like when it got like hit with the, I don't know, iron, because it seems to be affected by the metal of the weapons or the blessed steles.
And so I forget what it's called. Angel blades.
So like being shapeshifted takes work. It's not like they are in a form and it like stops. It's like if they're being injured, then they start changing back.
It sort of seems like it is maintaining a different form.
Yeah.
And then it's reverting to like its demonic form. The wiki says they're easily recognizable unless they are shapeshifters known as Eidolons, and they almost always take on monstrous appearances.
Oh.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So they just wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is interesting, like, and we don't have enough information, I don't think, to determine, like, what makes them take on a certain form, if in their, like, natural state, in their own dimension or whatever, they do not have these physical bodies. I wonder what influences what the physical body looks like when they are on Earth.
Yeah, I mean, if they're feeding off of, like, sins or negative emotions or whatever, then, like, instilling fear would probably be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster parts.
Yeah, with their bits.
Parts.
Monster
Oh
parts.
my! Oh no!
Not there. Not like that.
Oh,
Get your
Sophie,
head out
don't
of the
make
gutter.
these a monster fucking book.
I was talking about the pharyngeal jaws, obviously. It's different.
I'm not so sure.
I mean, are downworlders monsters? Because if they are, then it seems like most of the characters do some monster fucking at some point.
Yeah.
Definitely
vampires,
Alec and Isabel at some point.
werewolves.
be.
Yeah.
Listen,
Jocelyn.
listen.
Who knows what else Magnus Bane has got that's cat-like, you know?
There's
A
no
barbed penis?
I hope not.
There are
For
no
Alex's
abnormal penises. This is
How
a
do you know?
YA series. Must
You-
I
oh
my God.
remind you?
Everyone has a
Okay.
human dick in this book because it's YA.
No.
Teens
Yeah.
cannot
No, I'm
conceive of weird penises.
I'm imagining, like, because warlocks all have some kind of.
There's
thing.
one warlock who
There's,
looks
like,
totally normal.
He just looks totally normal, and all the other warlocks are like, that's all.
Oh no.
Like Barnacle Dave. You know what's up with
Oh no.
Wouldn't it be funny though if you're a warlock and you're just like, oh yeah, I do have like an alligator spleen.
Yeah. Turns out I have a cloaca, actually.
Yeah. Oh no. Worst case scenario. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
we're
so
talking
sweaty.
about warlocks later.
Yes, we're not talking about warlocks
Yeah.
today.
Okay, we're gonna real quick talk about the Ravener. I don't know. Ravener.
I think Ravener, because it's
Yeah.
ravenous.
Because it's like described as half alligator, half centipede. And then
All problem.
a problem. And then we couldn't decide if when it says it has a stinger, if it was on the butt or on the front. Because centipedes.
A barbed tail that whips menacingly from side to side.
Yeah, but it didn't say that's what stung her.
That's true. You're right.
In the
but it probably
movie,
is.
that's what stings her.
But centipedes have 2 stingers on their face. So that's why we
Oh,
were
yeah.
like, maybe it's that. And we couldn't figure it out. But I think just like colloquially, you think of stinger, you think of like a scorpion or a bee, and it's on the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we decided, like, even though it's described as part alligator, it's gotta be arthropod, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
for sure.
Gotta be.
It probably just looks scaly
Yeah.
and it's big,
Yeah.
you know?
It probably just has a bunch of arms in its mouth, and that's why it looks like alligator teeth or something.
Well, I think it probably has a lot of teeth.
Yeah,
but like they might not be vertebrate teeth.
right. Pointy bits.
Yeah, it's got like an Aristotle's lantern in there.
Oh God.
This one also had pharyngeal jaws. And
It does.
an important thing that we said is that it also speaks with its inside mouth, but also maybe smooches with the inside mouth.
I forgot about that.
I don't remember that at
Unfortunate.
all.
Why is it smooching? What is it smooching? Who is it smooching? It
is
doesn't need to smooch.
Smooching.
Other Raveners. Where do you think Raveners
Monster
come from?
fuckers.
They don't
Yeah.
smooch.
They
just
smooch
fuck.
with their inside mouths.
I mean, you can
No,
use
unless
your
that's where
smooching
their
bits
private
for that.
parts are, then sure.
That's what smooching is for them. You
And
don't.
listen,
yeah.
like mouths can be involved in
It can't.
Yeah.
Be it can't be the
sex.
back part because that's where the stinger is.
That's where the stinger
Yeah,
is.
so
Yeah.
okay. Jeez, this is
That's how they make
Fucking
more
hell.
more Raveners by smooching.
When two Raveners love each other very much. Oh boy.
I wrote, "Is this because of 7 deadly sins?" bracket gluttony, and then immediately after I was like, "Sam says no."
Oh, did
Sam
I?
was like,
Yeah, because
Stop
you were
it.
like, "It's not. This isn't like oh, and these are the demons of envy, and these are the demons of gluttony."
Oh,
Like, yeah,
yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a super thing. I mean, maybe it was like her underlying like maybe she wanted
Yeah.
that to be, but it's not like an obvious stated like
they aren't
hierarchy
categorized.
thing. No.
Yeah.
She was trying to get away from that because that was very in at the time.
Yes.
You know?
And if
of,
she was
like-
going more for like these were named after the Bible wasn't named after them to kind of cover her tracks. I think that's a really smart way to do it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
Yeah, it's clever.
Because then you're not like, the Bible is this. It's like, no, you can still have your Bible. Don't worry. Read my books. Buy them, please.
Like, no, it's okay.
It's not a Bible thing, I swear.
Oh my god. The wiki line. The last line in the description of Raveners. They are said to be stupid enough that they sometimes accidentally kill themselves by stabbing themselves in the neck with their tails.
I remember that, yes.
Okay, so it is on their back.
It is
It is
the
on
tail.
their
There's
end,
a drawing
They-
of this thing and I hate it. It
It's
looks
bad.
like a mosquito.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Definitely reproduce in the mouth then.
They definitely
Yeah.
do. Yeah, for sure. With their ovipositors.
Yeah, like they could do like the flatworm thing, the sparring.
Penis
Fencing!
fencing. Yeah.
Penis fencing, yes.
Penis fencing.
It seems like maybe they could do something like that.
They would love that, I bet. But with their smooching mouth. They fence.
With the smooching mouth. They
Yeah.
kiss until one of
Until
them
Like those, what are they,
Until-
Grammys? The
they kiss
kissing.
until somebody gets pregnant.
Yeah. Just like the church has warned for all
yeah,
time.
just like what I thought happened when I was 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Kiss and then you have a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Wow. Great. I don't have like a smooth transition from that into Abaddon.
No.
I have a question for Sam about demons in general.
Oh, no.
Because in this part, I believe about the Ravener, although maybe it was about the greater demon. I can't remember which one it was. Clary is using, or no, they are using Jace's sensor to sense where the demon is, which I had completely forgotten about because sensors do not come up ever again in this trilogy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Do
great.
they come up again in the world, or was that like just for the first half of City of Bones and then she was like, actually,
I think
ignoring
they come
this.
back up again.
they do come back?
But I can't remember. They're pretty insignificant, I think.
Hmm.
But I feel like they do come back up, but I don't want to be quoted on that.
Yeah, fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But yeah, the existence of the sensor implies that demons emit some kind of like frequency or radiation that can
Yeah.
be quantified,
Yeah,
which is very strange.
Did
Are they radioactive?
Well, like, remember we have this whole debacle, which we'll probably go into next episode, with
Yeah.
like the vampire bikes being run on demon energy and
Yeah,
like
the
what
right
defines
energy.
demon energy. I feel like wasn't it radiation that we came to? Okay.
Yeah, it was that, or we thought that there was like, because in this world, right, like there is this demon energy which like exists, and there's like
Mhm.
angelic energy that exists. And
Yeah.
so we thought
Yeah.
that maybe there was something like a different thing that's like radio frequencies or like radiation
Yeah.
that just like you can read, and it goes from like angelic to demon. And then we did a really good bit about demon radio.
Right,
Um,
yeah. So that would be like my guess, right? Is like, and especially too, because there's probably nothing else that reads at that same frequency, like on Earth or like or on
Yeah.
in that world. So it's like they're probably easy to attune the sensors. Like as soon as there's a demon within like any proximity, it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and I don't know
That's
enough
not
about
normal.
like physics to be like, what is it? But it's something for sure.
It's
yeah,
some sort of wave. Everything's a wave.
Yeah, gotta be
It's
a
a wave.
wave.
a wave or
Everything's an
particle.
Yeah.
invisible wave. I would assume, yeah, it's got to be some sort of radiation, but like not radiation in the way that we understand it. Like,
Yeah, a secret
It's-
third thing.
yeah, like it's kind of beyond the scope of like what human mind can probably understand as far as physics, because it's demon physics, not
Yeah,
Yeah.
real world physics.
it's Philip Pullman's dust.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
sure.
Isn't that just ether? Like
yeah,
the concept of ether?
yeah.
I don't know. The wiki doesn't know how the sensor works either.
Ah,
It picks up demonic frequencies or energies and doesn't explain how.
Wow, one of those for sure.
I mean, using words like frequency and energy,
Yeah.
it's like frequency implies a wave of some sort.
It does.
And we did talk about how there aren't, like, in our world, there are not unknown frequencies. Like,
Yeah.
they are within a range. We know them.
And, like,
Yeah.
I would assume it's, like, some sort of wave, because if it was a particle or something like that, and then you're dealing with, like, actual kind of radiation that can
Yeah.
penetrate, like, into the body,
Oh, true.
then, like, anytime you're around a demon, like, I don't know.
But I guess that could explain why, like, they can... Because that one demon was, like, kind of glamoring the girl, right?
Yeah,
But
and
that
the
would
demons
be
do have like an aura.
Different. Well, like, yeah, that makes sense. But what I'm saying is, like radiation in its normal sense,
Yeah.
right, is like if you have the ones that can, like, penetrate through the skin, right? It's like
Yeah.
essentially like several, like, millions of invisible bullets, like,
Yeah.
going through you,
Right.
right? So if
It's like
it was,
particles, yeah.
yeah. So it's like, I don't think what they're giving off is that kind of radiation, because there'd be a
Would
lot
do
more
something.
dead shadow
Yeah.
hunters, or there'd be just like, there'd be a lot more people dying of, like, radiation poisoning
Yeah.
in New York City unexplainably, right? So, like, because that's not happening, and she probably didn't think this much about it. It's
Yeah.
probably just like some
She's
sort
like,
of, I think
secret
it's
radiation.
just some sort of
yeah.
radio wave, or like there's some sort of wave
Yeah.
of something that they're producing that's coming off of them that the sensor is specifically attuned to read.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a particle per se. It's probably
Yeah.
some sort of, like, magical energy,
Yeah.
because
I wonder if it's like a vibration.
Yeah.
Like if
yeah, it could be that
if all
too.
demons have the same like resonant frequency.
Yeah, that would be more
If you
plausible.
maybe.
I
find
think.
if you can find their harmonic frequency, you
It
can
can-
shake them apart.
Exactly. Well,
Eh?
in the movie, there was like a musical frequency that the demons didn't like.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
Jace
I
did
remember
music.
that.
Right.
Because
'Cause Jace did music.
Beethoven or Mozart was a Shadowhunter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
So
he
it wasn't like
plays
the
the
specific
song.
note.
No, and this it was a certain. Oh my god, I'm forgetting all of my music. It was
Concerto,
like
F sonata.
it was just like a certain. Oh my god, this
Chord?
is so embarrassing. It wasn't a chord, just like a melody. There we go.
Okay.
Melody.
It was just like a specific melody following a specific chord progression that the
Came from
frequency.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Yeah, the God
frequency
frequency.
specifically, like it was like a dissonance thing, and it sets the demons off, so you can figure out who the demons are. But that wasn't a book thing; that was just a movie thing.
Right.
It was just a
Okay.
movie thing.
Yeah,
I guess technically canonical though, if it's in the movie. I don't know.
Canonical to the movie.
hard
Yeah.
to say.
Do we have any? I don't think we had any like specific different biology for Abaddon.
Not really.
No,
He was just like
It
a
was
big
more
bone
gross.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, venom-tipped claws, lots of old bones, so many teeth. Somehow stores the majority of its ethereal form on the other side of a portal, which is
Oh, right.
wild.
Yeah. And then we thought maybe it finally had shark teeth, like something
Yes,
something
finally
has
had shark teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it just sheds them.
There's a screenshot of Isabel from the movie fighting off demons with a flamethrower on this wiki page. What's going on here?
Wow. You can't bless guns because it's too hard, but you can bless a flamethrower. It's a
Yeah.
lot easier.
I mean, according to the I closed the window, so I don't remember the exact wording, but runes are not compatible with combustion engines, so they might also not be compatible with guns.
Yeah.
there's
okay.
one series where a character does make a demon gun or demon killing gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Demon powered gun.
Demon
No, sorry, it
gun.
kills demons.
Oh.
So it's like
Demon killing gun.
Demon killing gun.
gun.
Yeah, that was the
Both
more
are good.
recent trilogy.
Wow.
How about that?
Great. Anything else about those three? I don't
There's
think so.
probably so much, but
There's probably so much,
no.
but we're talking
Yeah.
about like what we talked about.
What
You
we
know?
talked about.
Yeah.
The demons are venomous.
Yeah.
It seems like the greater demon has greater venom.
Oh,
which is
right.
why
Because
Alec
that's
wasn't
why.
able to be healed with the rune.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think demon venom, do you have a better chance of surviving it if you have angel blood or worse?
That's a good question.
Probably better chance with
probably
angel blood,
better.
right?
Probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the point of the angel blood is that it like makes you just stronger in all of the ways,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, okay.
Let me
Interesting.
control F venom on this.
Yeah.
While the usual range of protective marks protect Shadowhunters from this being the ichor that they have as blood, many demons are still poisonous, wherein the healing rune Arazi is ineffective. So it doesn't really say
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Slightly unrelated. How did Valentine manage to contain an angel?
He had it, like, physically restrained somehow.
He set a trap, essentially, I
Okay.
think is what I remember. Like
Like,
he entrapped it with like a rune somehow or something. And he summoned him to like a specific, I think, to the basement with a rune, and then he trapped him with a different rune or something.
Okay. Like angels aren't
Think.
like susceptible to silver or something, right? Or something
I
like
don't
that.
think so.
Let's see.
It was just runes.
I feel like Hannah's looking it up, probably.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
So Ethereal is the angel of sacrifice, which is, for some reason, particularly upsetting to me.
Yeah.
It was summoned and trapped by Valentine and also by John Thaddeus Shade, apparently, at some point, whoever that is.
Oh,
But it doesn't say how Valentine imprisoned it.
that's fine.
I would assume he set a trap.
It wanted to
Yeah.
be it wanted to be trapped because it's the angel of sacrifice.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, like he summoned, trapped, and imprisoned it somehow, but we don't have the mechanism of that. It doesn't
Dang,
seem...
we can't they didn't want to publish how to trap your own angel.
Yeah,
Yeah, or else we'd do it.
exactly.
Great.
Dang, what a bummer.
Yeah. Does Abaddon come back?
I don't remember.
That's fine.
Probably.
Probably to fight
At some point.
Simon, I bet, because Simon killed
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, well, Simon now has the fucking Mark of Cain, which
Yeah.
is a big deal.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
I guess, maybe. Okay, well, on that note, we're not going to guess what happens next, because what happens next is we talk about the next biology next time. How many times can I say next?
One
but
more.
Next time on this. No, okay. Next, what we're going to do is talk about what else we're reading.
Yeah.
Hasn't been a lot of time to pick a new book, but I finished Isabella Nag and the Pot of Basil. I was at I had 1 hour left of the audiobook last time, I think. And so I just finished it. It was so good. It's still up my alley. Love that book. And then I picked up something I had already started a while ago, but it was a skip the line loan at the library and lost it. So I'm back to reading Welcome to the Hunam Dong Bookshop. And I'm halfway through that.
Oh.
And it's another skip the line loan, so it might leave again before I finish it. But we'll find out together.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what I'm reading. What about you guys?
I only finished one book, and it was Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson, which I have dubbed monster fucking for beginners.
Yes, I agree.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't even bother reading it, I'm just so advanced.
You're too advanced. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. 100%.
I don't know. It was kind of fun. I think the audiobook was good. The narrators were really good. So,
was it 2 narrators?
yeah.
One for each of them? That's fun.
Yeah. Dual
Yeah.
POV is really the only way I want to listen to romance books ever again. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's the only way I want to listen to audiobooks ever now. It's ruined me. It's really good.
That's so funny because I feel like I very quickly don't notice as long as they do a voice.
Yeah.
But sometimes they do such bad ones.
I feel like
That's
it's usually a guy reading for a woman that is rough, but I usually don't have a problem with a woman reading for everybody.
I've had some rough ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, but the narrators are really good on this one. And it's got me in the Scottish mood, so
Great.
yeah. I'm gonna go
Yep.
find the Loch Ness Monster, aka Lachlan.
Okay, and you can bring him back for me.
Yeah, I'll bring him
You
back
don't
just
even
for
need
you,
him.
Sophie. I don't need him. It's for Sophie.
Yeah.
Just be listen, my friend is a huge fan of monster fucking.
Big fan over there.
Big
Gotta
fan.
come back with me.
There's so many cool places to hang out in the water in Newfoundland, I bet, if you're a sea creature.
Yeah. I don't think the Loch Ness Monster is a sea creature. I think it's
It's
we
a
got
lake
some
creature?
ponds. Come on
But
over.
there's a pond in Gross Moor, and my boyfriend was telling me while we were there that has its own Loch Ness monster like mythos to it too. I can't remember. Oh no.
No, I also read about this in my book.
Oh,
that
okay,
was
yeah.
but I don't remember what the name was either. It's something like Champ. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's like a
Buddy.
No, it starts with a C, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
But I also think, I think Gander Lake is free and it's pretty deep, so
Yeah,
you can just move in there.
exactly.
Just let him know.
Perfect. I'll
Just
give
let
him
him
a
know
heads
I'm
up.
available.
Oh yeah. Don't worry.
Give him my digits. Is that
I
what
will.
people say? No.
I don't think people say that anymore.
Give him my MSN Messenger handle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your @ is that what it is
At-
now?
Your
My at.
AOL.
Give him my AOL.
Your Discord username
Yeah. Give him my handle. Okay, no.
handle?
That's what it's called.
Is that what it's called now?
I think it's always been called your handle. Anyway, what did you read, Hannah?
I last night finished listening to Anatomy of a Cover-Up by Paul Palengo,
Oh boy.
which is like so conspiracy theory,
Oh,
but
boy.
also the guy who wrote it is like a retired investigative journalist, so it's like extremely compelling. So I'm
that's
at
your
risk
new
of becoming a
conspiracy.
conspiracy theorist,
Yeah.
apparently, which is fine. And then I just I'm still reading A City of Brass. It's very good, but I just can't get into it. So I took another break to read Rogue Protocol by Martha Wells.
Nice.
And
Nice.
that's all I did yesterday was
Read Rogue
read
Protocol.
that.
Yeah. Good.
Yep.
Great.
When's this coming out?
This comes out. Do you need help?
Yes,
This episode comes out in August.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. So we're reading Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry for the Midlight Book Club this month. And yeah,
Great.
if you enjoyed this episode, stay tuned for the next one where we cover off the rest of the biology. You can talk to us and find fun-related content on social media. We are at Midlight Pod on all of the things. And all of our episodes thus far are available on our website, midlightpod.podbean.com, and on YouTube.
And remember, for those non-religious church enthusiasts, join my church where you can fucking angle.
No.
Or should I say Sophie's church?
No, it's yours now.
I think it belongs to all of us.
It belongs to all of us.
The
Join-
Church of Angle.
Of
Come
angles.
fucking angle.
Our church.
all
Our,
fucking
our
angle.
church of fuckable angles.